Welcome operators back into infection-free zone Bristol. We have gone through the arduous task of reorganizing all of our squads and everybody is ready to get back out into the action. We're just waiting for 2 more cars to be fixed up and then we can get our squads out scavenging and on expeditions once again. Now we also had some sort of sabotage work going on where 3 of our gates were fully destroyed. So the start of the new day, our workers are all heading out. We have the gates up for repair. Hopefully these workers get in there and sort all that out nice and quickly. I do believe we are expecting a swarm tonight, so in fact we're probably not going to do anything with our squads today, with that being said. Um, yeah, we probably need to just be ready on base for everything going on. Okay, so fuel is a huge problem again for us now, and it's because we're back to producing ammo because we need it to deal with these swarms. Although now that we've got up to 80, I think we could probably switch back on to our arms production. If I remember right, we are just producing sniper rifles for now. So once that ammo is completed, they'll switch over to that. Whoa. Okay, so as I was saying, with the switch in production on the arms factory, that should free up some fuel for our vehicle workshop over there. Lovely. And right, we have 9 workers available. We need to get them onto, I think let's do building. Yes. Yeah, we've got a lot of construction to do with these. A lot. Okay, so we were building this. Was this what what was this? Was this going to be an additional arms factory or like what? Oh man, I've forgotten. Okay, well maybe that will come back to us at some point. We also still having issues with grain. Like we have maximum farmers assigned. We just need to build more farms, but that is the ultimate goal of us clearing out this forest area here. I also I'm going to do it now because already said it a couple of times in previous episodes, but we're going to plant the new forest over there. Uh, that is going to screw with our farming situation there, but we're not going to worry about it until a lot of this is done anyway. It's just queued up there to remind us of what we're actually doing. Unlike this building over here, which I am clueless on. Did we unlock something new with that? I don't think so. Was I going to do another arms factory? I think it would have been another arms factory over another protective gear factory. This can still take so many workers. Yeah, it must be that. Okay, out of what? Raw meat. Who needs raw meat again? The cookhouse. You really running out of raw meat? With all of this barns we've got going on. 59 workers in a barn. No way we can be running out of meat. Okay, so some raiders who are actually, in fact, it's just one raider who is actually close to our base. We have a sniper rifle. Let's see if we just like snipe him from the edge of our base here. Oh, it's not a sniper rifle, it's a machine gun. Ah, not quite the range for it. Well, unless he's walking all the way around, I don't think we have to actually worry about him. Lovely. Right, so there are workers assigned to the fixing of this. They are just missing fuel, but I'm really hoping some of this fuel is going to come through. Well, I guess this is using up a bunch of it as well, isn't it? We somehow need to get the fuel over to these vehicles as opposed to in the workshop over there. Maybe let's do this. Let's take everyone off of that and then max out as many as we can on here. That way we will have to be producing more food than anything else. Oh, yeah, he's just chilling. And look at this, we've got 3 tags over here as well. Yeah, it's still these two groups and an infected horde over there. Quite a few raiders like crawling around the map, isn't there? I don't think, yeah, we haven't, at least we haven't uncovered any additional raider hideouts, so we do have a few lairs to attack though. I think that's probably what I want to do once all of our squams, all of our squads are rearmed and restocked and reassigned to their vehicles. Should we just go mow him down with a machine gun? He's only got a pistol, so he's not even going to be in range of shooting us for ages. Barely lasted a second. Okay. And also, because we've built another truck, look at that beautiful thing right there. Epic. Right, workers have stopped. So you know what? I don't want to use the farmers because we're going to mess up the whole system there. We're going to have to change the scavengers onto guards and then the builders as well. All right, and we've got these guys. Papa Squad, you now have your vehicle. Very good. I want these guys on defense down here. These guys can go on defense over here. Alpha Squad. In fact, yeah, do you know what? Stay in your truck. That's nice. Okay, right. We got some hounds coming in already, have we? Yeah, there's a few coming up this way. All right, so I have to get these guys over here. Let's see how two trucks deal with it. I mean, that was nice and quick, but it is only two hordes. We need a little bit more than that to test us, I think. Yeah, some more filtering up here. Right, come on, make light work of them. Oh, I thought they were going to run away for a second. Easy. Oh, wow. So many of them over here. Okay, relocate. It will hold for plenty long enough. We might need to get you guys up here as well, to be honest. Kind of making me nervous seeing so many hordes. Controlling the crowd quite well, actually. Before these 8 squads even came and joined the fight, I think they had pretty much done the job themselves. But it was only really 5 squads dealing with that. Wow, those machine guns are working very well then. What? Where? Oh. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to. Right, keep an eye on the lads. -20 mood. This can't get out. That just ends the call. They'll be fine. -10% mood. All right, well, let's do this because it's not going to interfere with our mood, which is looking really bad. Why is it looking so bad? Hmm. We might have to do something about that. Are we going to have to introduce some laws here? Extra doubled rations? We have so much food. Let's do doubled rations. Moods will gradually increase. Okay, that's going to help a little bit. And we have a ridiculous amount of food. Oh, apparently only 6 days worth. That is wild. No way. Oh man. What are we missing? A bunch of people from food preparation. I mean, we did actually have that not maxed out. And it turns out we can't until we get that barn up and running anyway. Nurses we also did not have maxed out. Farming is as it should be. Factory workers have all been mixed around. mostly just in an effort to get the fuel we need. So we're just going to leave that as it is. Okay, all repairs can be sorted out by the repairman shop. We'll get a few workers in there in the morning. Yeah, let's go through to the morning now. Hopefully that was it for the swarm. But what might happen is if there were dogs and then also like regular infected, the regular infected might be a bit slow to arrive. So it isn't necessarily over yet, but it does look like we're going to make it to dawn without any further issues. All right. Okay. So the only thing we're missing is, well, actually, there's a lot of squads missing out from the all squads command. Um, I kind of want to get them tackling a lair, but maybe we should just like look after our ammo for the moment. We've just used a bunch overnight, and we can't really afford to make any more at the moment. All right, so hang on. Also, everybody's back to work now, so we've got to get these guards off. Scientists, of course, that needs to be fixed up as a priority. Okay, then builders, just add loads. Can I like shift click? No. 70 builders, the rest on scavenging. I think that will suffice. Key things here are to get the research center and the cars fixed up as soon as possible. Next priority, clearing out this forest and finishing off these two new buildings, especially this one, the barn, and then adding in some greenhouses as well. So let's just get time moving quickly while we progress through all that. Okay, out of resources over the radio there, that's for the meat. But okay, but they're not able to make enough meat because they don't have enough grain. So it really is like a greenhouse issue. I'm looking forward to that minus 11% clearing off as well. We should get back up to maximum efficiency after that. Well, it's pretty satisfying seeing these trees just slowly go down. So out of fuel, like as we expect, but we do have all of our squads live now. So yeah, despite all of the faffing that we had to go through to set this up, like everybody is set up. The only exception being these extra two squads that are just awaiting their vehicles. We could even just give them vehicles now, but right, you guys, you come down here, see if you can't get a shot off on these lot. It doesn't actually look like they're in range, but we are making the shot. This is like the least exciting battle we've had. He's just sitting there and taking it. And he took a lot of bullets as well. Fair play to him. No loot for us to pick up. Okay. No, we're getting on pretty well with this. We're just going to go back to quick time. Are they actually though? Well, they look like they are. Well, good job we've already got squads on that corner of the base. Wow, look at everybody flooding in. That's insane. So everybody's going to the gathering place to, like, I guess, vote in this new law that we've got about everyone's able to eat a lot more food if they want. That should be a happy little meeting for everyone, I think. Although they've all changed course right at the last second. Maybe that was it. They were all late. The meeting already happened and it's over. We are on a full moon, so we don't actually have to worry about putting any guards on. But we do want to do a bit of reorganization with our workers again. So we've got 2 in the repair shop with 9 buildings left to repair. So I'm happy to leave that. Likewise with the scrap yard. So I guess I'll just generically remove some builders and a few scavengers as well. Alright, a few more scavengers. There we go. Okay, back onto like maxing out science. Do you know what? Okay, now that everybody, ooh, can we deselect you? Okay, yeah, cool. I don't want to include those guys in this little run. But everybody else, now that you're all sorting your vehicles, let's go raid another lair. Yes. Okay, our pickup truck from Alpha Squad is going to arrive there first, which I don't mind because they're going to have the firepower needed to deal with any stragglers that might be around the base. Here they are. Oh, and actually this car overtook them. Oh, they're all running inside. I mean, yeah, of course they are. It's a full moon. Okay, we got a good amount of shots on some of them. Now we need to just wait for everyone and pile in all at the same time. Okay. Why are you guys so slow? Fine. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Everybody's driving in. Vroom, look at that. Everyone in at once. Okay. Oh, wow. Lima squad taking heavy damage. Yeah, we lost one. And another. And another. That's crazy. No way. That's really sad and also really annoying because it means more reorganizing of squads. We lost 3 members out of Lima. Very sad. RIP to our 3 fallen warriors. Valiant effort, and you've just made Bristol that much safer. So it was not in vain. And despite that, the mood has gone really high. Surprised we don't have any minus mood for the deaths there. You do when you have citizens that die, but not squad members, it would seem. Everyone's perfectly happy. Barely an inconvenience for them. All right, nice. Well, I guess, well, hang on a minute. While we're all here, let's take the opportunity to just do another little shallow layer of scavenging over here. We're definitely never going to clear this entire map from scavenging it. This is not going to happen. I mean, I would need to, maybe I should have my like van squads just constantly out there, non-stop. I might do that, especially now that we've got these extra 4 squads on base. Okay, transmission here. Okay, right. Lots of sabotage taking place. Right, we're gonna cover it up. Preserve the mood in camp. Okay, so I saw it was 91 and 50, but I don't know if it had already dropped before that. I don't exactly know how much we lost there. But that is a shame for sure. And what else can we be doing now? Well, it's the start of a new day, so of course we've got to do any changeovers. There's no guards to switch. 12 children aged up, I guess, so let's get them working on some building. Um, Probably should actually prioritize the clearing of the forests there, but never mind. What I am going to do... Okay, wait, hang on. We got a clear signal from these lots, so that means they're done. Let's just get them doing a bunch more then. Oh, okay, autosave. I was wondering why they weren't moving. Yeah, they're going to crack on with some more of that. Just punch in further away from base with scavenging efforts. Trees are coming down nicely, but what we're doing now is popping in some more greenhouses. Okay, so hopefully we can get a nice row of 3 in here. It's not as nice and straight as I want it to be, but We are also working with levels differences here. Right, so another radio call's gone out. Again, we haven't seen any new survivors coming towards our base in quite a while, actually. I just think they're simply not making it over here. Right, an extra 6 greenhouses plotted in is going to increase our farming output by, I don't know, without counting, probably about 10 to 20%. Hopefully that's going to be enough grain to feed the barns, but I imagine that as soon as this clears out, we're going to have to do the same on this end, and actually I might even just do it now. Just check those raiders are not too close by. Indeed. All right. Um, now, greenhouse. We're going to put in an entire row to mirror the other side. Right, we'll start on this end then. Nope, doesn't like that. Bit too close to the road, I think. Right, there we go. It's happy here. Okay, we can't fit an eighth one on the end. And I feel like that's not very straight at all, is it? But again, I think it might just be the levels. It's kind of not straight. But that's what it was willing to let us do. So, okay, another 7 farms there as well. Now we're almost doubling our farming output. We're of course going to need a bunch of builders to execute said tasks. So I'd prefer if we prioritize this building over this one. This is nice and all, but it's just really, we're not really solving too many problems by creating another arms factory. Anywho, oh, 30 workers. Whoa, get to building, please, peeps. Oh, and now we have a food shortage. No way, man. You joking? Wait, hang on. Okay, right, fine. I know we doubled the rations. I know this, okay? But how have we just chomped through like 6 days worth of food? Oh, you know what? Wait, no, hang on a minute. It's because we lost a bunch from the sabotage, didn't we? And I remember saying that it was like on 90. Food was on 90. And like I kind of didn't think about it at the time, but that is ridiculous because we were on like 3,000 or something not long before that. So we literally lost all of our canned food. Mate, I'm livid. That's tragic. And it had to time up with the with the new law, didn't it? We've made this law to try and make everyone happy. Now everyone's going to instantly be miserable because we don't have what we need to fulfill that yeah, that obligation. Hmm. Well, that's good. Dude, I really hate how not straight these are. Hopefully, oh, they have been progressed as well. Nah, stuff it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So, greenhouse. Won't let me. Let's just start in a little bit more. How about that? That's wild. We're gonna have to start in a whole bunch. Yeah, see, that'll let me go straight, but what's the limit here? Okay, yeah, there we go. Now I'm happy. Alright, bit of an efficiency loss there, but don't worry. Don't worry about it. Might need this truck to come and pick up all these resources. Oh no, stay off road. There we go. Pop them back in here. I don't know, the workers might pick them up off the ground, to be fair, as and when they need them. I'm not sure though. just cleans that up a little bit. Everyone needs to get back on building, please. Scavengers have pretty much run out. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. Forest cleared. Yeah, just all this building work really to do. Greenhouses, new barn. Squads, how are you getting on? How much longer is left on your list here? I think they can get all this done. Oh, this big one here might be a bit much. I'm gonna leave them be for now. Hopefully, hopefully they can finish up and get back to base before it's too late into the night. Oh, it's so good how close the warehouse is to this building, though. It's really rapid on getting the workers in there with the resources they need. All right, you know what? They're all heading home, so let's just make them all go back now. So probably could have made a bit more use of the day, but yeah, we'll get everyone back here. And then I think I'm gonna get our scavenging squads, Charlie through Foxtrot, and just get them kind of like perma scavenging. Okay, oops, I added some more farmers. I wasn't actually meant to do that, but I might actually, well, yeah, we're running out of building works to do. Oh, look at that. There she is. Okay, let's adapt it. Barn. 74 staff. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, very nice. We should be able to get that staffed as well. Oh, how are we doing? We need to check housing once again. Close to maxing that. Close to maxing that. Ew. We're gonna have to build another house. Okay, we've got capacity for like at least 100 more. So I think we might have. Do we have? Is it in settings? Hmm. I'm just looking for. I think it's in the settings when you set up the game, so I don't think we can change it now. Wait, customized. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can't change those now. Yeah, the maximum citizens might be set to 800, which is a little bit annoying because obviously the point in working on a big map was to have a ridiculously huge base. Anyway, that is everyone back to base for the night. They're all going they're all going home now. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to step away for a second there, and I accidentally left the game running as well. So in that time, we've had a horde come and start attacking the side of the base here. We're gonna have to deal with that. So let's get Alpha Squad. He's nice and close by. They can just deal with that. And where were we? So sorry, my train of thought completely disturbed. Something distracted me, and now we're off kilter. But we are like coming right to the end of the episode now anyway, so we are just going to close it down here. Oh yeah, that was it. I was going to get scavenging squad out doing some permanent scavenging. Oh, look at that. They did actually drop some ammo there, so we'll get them to pick that up. But yeah, we'll just get these guys working through the map as much as we can from now on. Shouldn't be expecting any more pressure. Oh dear. Oh, we've just driven through a big horde. That's not particularly great. Hang on a minute. First of all, right, oh my days. Yeah, there's a full-on swarm coming in. So do you know what? Abandon that. Let's get back to base. We'll figure that out another time. We're obviously going to have to get everybody up to this corner to deal with that. But yeah, we're going to have to see how we get along against this swarm and what's going to be happening with the next stages of the base in the next episode, because we've come to the end for now. But thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I'm going to go sort out the problem that's just happened downstairs, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.